gonadal veins, I'm going to have to show on this side. Does everyone see? There's your left. That one right there is your right. Okay. Everyone see that on that side? Okay. If I tilt it, can you still see, and you guys still see? This one's the left. That's the right.
That's one thing.
Okay. So, in terms of function, the right gonadal vein carries GO2 blood from the gonads to the inferior vena cava. The right one goes from gonads to IVC. Look at the left one. What do you think it goes? The left goes from same place, gonads, to what do you guys think the left would go to?
Hepatic.
Well, what's it draining right into? What's right above there? Look where the vein goes. Follow the vein up.
Hepatic portal.
What is that?
Renal.
Renal. Yes, the left one goes to the renal. Drains right into the renal vein. Okay, do you see how it goes right into the vein? The renal vein's right here. This whole thing is your renal vein. Okay? So the left goes right into the renal vein if you follow it down. The right one goes where?
Directly to the artery.
Into the inferior vena cava.
So would we have to say left to the left renal?
If you said like the L circle, gonadal vein, you just said goes into the renal. As long as you say it's the left gonadal vein goes to the renal vein, you should be okay. But just to be safe, do it in case. But as long the biggest, most important thing is you said it's the left renal or the left gonadal vein. That's the difference, because the right one goes completely to a different place. The left goes to the this one. Okay. So since we have the body here, I'm gonna have to kind of do it to each section. Do you guys see this one, number 286? What would you guess that is? It's on the left side. This big thing.
The hemi.
Yeah, the hemi. There's your hemiazygus. Do you see how it has branches going to the intercostals? You see all the branches? And then you see there's one branch only that goes across the body. Does everyone see that? Where is that going? To the azygus. Awesome. So that's your hemiazygus. This is a perfect example to use. Okay? Internal and external jugulars, you can actually see here, but that's going to have to be where you kind of have to come up close to it. You can see the internal and external. Here, it's kind of harder to see if you're way in the back. But you see two blue vessels. Internal, external. Do you guys see those two blue vessels somewhere in this region? So, right over there. Okay. So any questions any questions so far? Everyone's kind of still okay? Still bearing with me? Okay. What else do we have? We only have a couple more. Or maybe 6 or 7 more. The renal veins. I thought I was almost done. I was like, yeah. Okay. The renal veins carries deoxygenated blood from the kidneys. Good. To the what? Oh, now this. Move. To the IVC. Okay? Is it okay just to say from kidneys to IVC? Good, good. Always remember, just because your TA is being lazy, you can't be lazy. Okay, so the veins, do you notice that they're a different color? Okay, sorry. Wait. Oh, sorry, I'm way up here. Actually, they're not different. Okay, so you notice they're blue, and I'm totally. Okay, so the renal veins carries deoxygenated blood from the kidneys directly into the IVC. That one's easy. Okay. The hepatic veins.
And both right and left do the same thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. The hepatic veins, exactly what it does. Do you see how there's red, blue, and purple all in the liver? Okay, you have a hepatic artery, then you have a hepatic vein. You're going to learn, have you guys gotten here for lecture? Where she actually talked about it's like it's its own independent, where it's dumping in oxygen, but it really doesn't have a connection point.
Yes.
Okay, so it's just dumping in oxygen, and then there's the veins that are taking it out, and it's a completely independent system. Okay, which we can kind of explain a little bit. But the hepatic veins are the blue. Okay, Okay, they're not the purple. The hepatic veins carry DO2 blood from the liver to the inferior vena cava. So far, pretty easy, right? The hepatic portal vein carries this one right here. Do you see this purple? All this purple area. I might have to. Can everyone see that? This purple. So the hepatic portal vein would be this one right by the liver. Okay, can everyone see that? The purple right in this area. And the hepatic portal vein is that one right by the liver. You guys all can see it. Oh, nope. Get skinny. Okay, so that purple area. Okay, awesome. So there's your hepatic portal. Does anyone know what the hepatic portal does? The hepatic portal vein?
Gastrointestinal to the spleen and liver.
Yeah. So carries deoxygenated blood from the superior and inferior mesenteric. Okay, superior and inferior mesenteric. Splenic. Make sure you got it. Splenic and gastric veins directly into the liver. So the hepatic portal vein drains DO2 blood. It's actually mixed, okay? Like with all that other stuff. From superior, inferior mesenteric. Which one's this one up top? Which one's that one?
Superior.
Which one? Which one goes up above, up here in this region? Gastric. Good. And splenic. And goes into the liver. Okay? So the hepatic portal vein is different than the hepatic portal system. When we're talking about the hepatic portal vein, we're talking about that vein right there, that everything dumps into it. So the hepatic portal vein carries deoxygenated blood from the superior inferior mesenteric, splenic, and gastric into the liver. Yeah. Okay, does that make sense? So that whole thing would be your vein. Now, this is where it gets a little more tricky, which if you want, we can all do this like at a table. Where we get to the hepatic portal vein, it shouldn't be too hard though. So we have the inferior and superior. Let me see if you can actually see this. I remember last semester it wasn't as easy. This one isn't as well defined, but I'm gonna have to ask Dr. Smith real quick just to make sure if we can see it.
Don't worry, I'm just going to edit it and add. Sorry, Josh is away for a moment. Be back later.
Intermission.
Intermission.
Well, I mean, like, if you can, like,
Yeah,
do
just pause
two
it.
separate.